Well, FiFine reached out to me about this entry-level microphone system, and I thought this would be a great opportunity for those that might be interested in an inexpensive microphone setup. The K688CT from FiFine. This is what's next. All right, full transparency before we begin. The product was sent to me for the purpose of review and testing, but know that the video has not been reviewed by the vendor before it was posted, and all the opinions you hear are of my own. Let's get on with this review. Well, as you can see, we have a fairly large box. Now, one of the big questions, and I looked this up, I believe this is French for FiFine, but a lot of people say FiFine, or I've even heard FiFine. But I'm going to pronounce it FiFine because that's what I heard online. So we know everything you hear on the internet is true. The K688CT dynamic microphone. One of the nice things is this is both XLR and USB connections. Clear and natural sound. Again, we have that USB XLR connections. Most of this is just blank, except for what we have on the back. Oh, and here we got some features. We have real-time monitoring, tap to mute, gain control, monitor output control, easy to adjust boom arm, which we will test, and again, that XLR USB options for both PC and professional interfaces. And then over here we have box includes the microphone with shock mount, USB-C to USB, I'm assuming A cable. We have that thread for the microphone itself to mount to the boom mic, the 5/8 inch male to 3/8 inch female, one boom arm stand, desk clamp, and a user manual. All right, enough about the box. Let's get inside and open this thing up. All right, we do not have any tape. This should just open right up like so. And there is our foam protection. There is our FiFine user guide. Then we have the clamp for the mic, boom mic stand, I should say. And then we have the stand itself. A very long cable, and yes, I was right, it is USB-C to USB-A. I don't know, that's probably 10 feet at least. And here we have the microphone itself. All right, let me get this cleared up. We'll take a look at this. All right, the microphone doesn't have a lot of weight. It's pretty light. It looks like this outer part is plastic. That feels metal. Actually, that feels metal. Then if we take off the windscreen, there is the microphone itself. The windscreen just slides back on like so. Looks like we have our mute button. And then we have on the back, we have our XLR connection. We have the USB-C connection to your PC, headphone jack, volume for the headphones, and then we also have the gain control for the mic. Well, before we do an actual testing of the microphone itself, I wanted to bring in the Amazon listing. You can see here that it is $80 right now, and both a black and a white version. Looks like the white version is a little bit more. And I believe that this is primarily aimed, here it says gaming, streaming music. You probably could use this for podcasting. But again, you're looking for $80, a simple microphone setup. This might work for you. But we won't know until we actually get to play around with it. Before we do that, I just wanted to look at this user guide real quick. And you can see here that it is that map style user guide. But it is English on both sides. Everything you would ever want to know about this microphone is in this manual, which I will be referring to it as I get this thing set up. Let's walk through the process of setting this up. I'm going to get in front of the camera and we're going to do some mic test. All right, we're going to try something different. I have a table set up here and we're going to set up this FiFine microphone, walk through the steps on how that gets set up, and then we're going to test out the microphones. We're going to record all the audio to my MacBook Pro using TechSmith Camtasia just to get the audio. I won't be making any changes to the audio, so what you're going to hear is the raw audio from all the recordings. So let's get started with setting this up. Well, as you can see, we have all the pieces and the parts on the table. The first thing that we want to do is we're going to grab the vice grip thing, if whatever you want to call it. I don't know, what do they call it in here? The mount. And we're going to just unscrew this. This table is not the sturdiest thing in the world, but we want to at least get this set up so that it'll connect. So I'm going to put this on the table. That's pretty tight. Okay, next we have the arm, and the arm just comes out like so, and it will go into this right here. And then we have the mount for the mic right about here, and that we're going to just screw in like so. It's locked in. All right, so I think that should be good enough for what we need. This is still, I noticed, a little loose. All right, next we're going to undo this cable, and as I said before, this thing is like 10 feet. We're gonna see how long this thing actually is. So I know this table's 4 feet long, or 3 feet long. So there's 1, 2, 3, so just about 10 feet is what I expected. And the USB connection is going to go into the back of the mic. I don't have any XLR connections, so there you go. Now we're going to go ahead and get my laptop, get that set up. We're going to start recording, and we're going to do the test. And we're also going to compare it with 2 other mics. 3 if you count the one that I'm using today. So this is the, I think it's the Yeti Nano. So there's that one. It's roughly the same price range, but you can tell that it doesn't have the mic stand. And then this one is another FiFine microphone that I picked up. We're going to try it. It was a little bit less expensive. That was about 30 bucks. Again, this setup here is about 80. That's enough jibber jabber. I'm going to go ahead and get the laptop. We're going to get this thing set up, and let's do a demo. Well, in case if you were wondering, this USB-A connection actually pops off, and you do have a USB-C on the other side. So extremely helpful. All right, so in this test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be reading a script that's coming from the teleprompter right now. So let's give it a shot. Well, that's a wrap for today. If you found this episode helpful, take a moment to click the thumbs up icon and subscribe button. To watch another episode, you can click either here or here. And until next time, I'll see you again for another episode of Hey, What's Next? All right, that finishes that test of the FiFine microphone. Let's move on to the other FiFine microphone, this one right here. All right, in this test, I had to use the box to get the mic about the same height. So let's give this a shot. Well, that's a wrap for today. If you found this episode helpful, take a moment to click the thumbs up icon and subscribe button. To watch another episode, you can click here or here. And until next time, I'll see you again for another episode of Hey, What's Next? All right, this time we're using the Yeti Nano. Well, that's a wrap for today. If you found this episode helpful, take a moment to click the thumbs up icon and that subscribe button. To watch another episode, you can click either here or here. And until next time, I'll see you again for another episode of Hey, What's Next? All right, well, that was a test of those microphones, and I hope that you have a pretty good idea. Leave a comment below on which one you thought sounded the best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get all this cleaned up so we can get to the final thoughts and conclusions of today's episode. Well, I wasn't sure what my expectations were going to be today. The first time I heard what this microphone sounded like was during the editing of this episode. And wow, I've had several microphones through the years, but for the price and what's included in this box, this is definitely one of the better sounding ones. Let's face it, all of the microphones I tested today sounded good. This one, however, stood out, at least to me. The sound that I captured came across cleaner and fuller when compared to the others, if that makes any sense. Honestly, I'm terrible when I wax poetic about describing recorded sound. The FiFine I purchased from Amazon earlier this year has served me well, but I do believe this K688CT microphone will replace that one for future voiceovers. To wrap this up, if you're looking for an all-in-one microphone solution, you should be good with this one from FiFine. Oh, and the audio captured during this conclusion is from this very microphone. Well, that's a wrap for today. If you found this episode helpful, take a moment to click the thumbs up icon and subscribe button. To watch another episode, you can click here or here. And until next time, I'll see you again for another episode of Hey, What's Next?